Welcome to the Pagan Playground. Week 21. Do you have a Grimoire BOS? I.e. Book of Shadows. Now, let's see if I can do it simplistically. Where did I put the other one there? Well, whatever. Okay. Question answered. Do I have a Book of Shadows Grimoire? Yes. I'm a Gemini, I like hoarding information. So, I have quite a few. Now, well, what the heck. To start off with, this was originally going to be my Book of Shadows. But there was a pain in the butt to kind of like adjust the paper to fit this particular little folder, which I think I stole from a thing that had like medical flyers or whatever in it. And this is my Grimoire, which is still covered in cat hair, and that's the front. And that I found online, but it was a cross-stitch pattern, and when you put it transferred to plastic canvas, it was a perfect little size. I was rather happy. And then I just sort of kind of made that into plastic canvas, and these are little, I think they call them brads, where you'd stick them in a hole in paper and you split out the ends, which makes that kind of cool, and that's the back. And like I said, that's all plastic canvas. So I was rather proud of that, but it didn't quite fit my needs as far as the Book of Shadows because I was just too lazy. But I use this now for information on my channel here, the Pagan Playground, so I actually got a use for it. So I wanted an actual BOS. So basically, enlarge this to the 4-inch D-ring binders like you find in Staples, and then I just adjusted, you know, this part, and then I have things that I can actually show you. I have that on the sides. So the front's the same, but I kind of adjusted the front to be a little larger. Now I have, this is my actual Book of Shadows that have like spells and things like that. This I have just for the Sabbats and Esbats, because I like organization, so. And on the front of that, I just had a circle of plastic canvas, and I did like the colors. It's semi-unfinished, because I was going to do like different things within the colors for the different Esbats, but I'm 15,000 things ahead of doing other stuff, so it never quite got done. And random papers that came from nowhere. And I started to write pages, you know, handwritten and trying to do it all artsy-fartsy. You know, I can't. You know, that's not the type of artsy-fartsy I can do. I have crappy penmanship. I physically cannot keep up with my brain. That's why I'm like, okay, there's a sentence. So I'm like, okay, I can't do this. So what I do instead is desktop publishing. That's where my skill set is. So, since we just celebrated, well, as of this, had celebrated Ostara, as I batch film these, this is what I have for my BOS pages. That way, and I have these like plastic sheets, so you know, I'm less likely to get like wax in them. But I figured I'd put them on like the fancy cotton paper, so I have some sort of naturey aspect to it. And I just print them up. I find pictures online that fit the theme, and these are sort of like my cheat notes for, this is Ostara, and it gives me the date and sort of the basic concept of, you know, why we have Ostara, what to do for like the candles and the decor, what to have for like foods, and then just sort of goes into a history of like what it means and things like that. And then I have the ritual on the back. In, you know, for most, if not all of the Esbats slash Sabbats, you know, it's the same thing, and then I'll adjust it for that particular Sabbat. The Esbats are pretty much similar. I'll have like what moon it is on like a silver paper, and you know. But that's how I do my Book of Shadows. So I have two. I do more, I work more out of my holiday book of shadows than I do my main one, because I'm still like gathering all the information. I was just gotta decide what's going to go in there. And of course, the first book I got was like a leather bound, like fancy notebook, and I'm like, no, I'm the loose leaf binder type. There's never going to be a book thick enough to fit everything I want in it. So those are my Book of Shadows, grimoires, tomes of mysterious knowledgeness. Ask me to clicky. There we go. So yes, people like me, you need at least a library's worth of books of shadows. And I like the idea of like adding, flowers and stuff like that, but maybe someday I will be, in one place long enough to do that. So that is my answer to, do you have a grimoire or Book of Shadows? Yes to both. So, thank you for watching, and blessed be.